Just had a high-up friend call me telling me, hey, you saw what happened today in Portugal and Spain with the power outages? I'm like, yes. They go, well, it looks like it's coming to the US in 2 weeks. Now, let's connect the dots. We have tariffs, okay? Now, what have tariffs done? Go look at the port of LA, the biggest port on the West Coast. It's fucking empty. Our supply chain is about to get Now, nobody's noticed it. Maybe you've noticed some prices on groceries go up, but you haven't gone to the store yet and noticed that nothing's on the fucking shelves. Remember in 2020 when there was a virus that spread everywhere and there wasn't even fucking water on the shelves? Well, what happens when there's no food on the shelves? There's no water on the shelves. There's no toilet paper. There's nothing on the fucking shelves. And there's nothing coming to replace it because of the supply chain issue. Well, that seems like something we're about to feel now. And on top of that, wait a sec. There might be a cyber attack on the US in under 2 fucking weeks. They've been prepping us about it. You know, if you go online and you look up, hey guys, prepare 72-hour kit, they're doing that in Europe from March 25th of this year. We're way past March, and now there's a cyber attack in Europe. They were literally prepping it. Guess what else they've been prepping us for? In the US, the same thing. Go online, look up articles. Hey guys, prepare for a power grid outage. You never know. Well, now we know it's coming.
So here's the water aisle. Bro, it's like a apocalyptic. Completely empty. All the water is gone. Well, not all. There's still a few there, but almost everything is gone. So, and that's Portugal. No water.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. I'm going to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Moon from downtown Florida from the Kingdom Prophets of Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the Spirit powered by YAHAWASHI. Lord went to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor said I was an apostle, great millstone, will teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work and true sincerity to the sky abroad. Alright, and as you can see in this video, alright, Spirit was on me to go ahead and touch up on this, man, because there's recently been a lot of blackouts, okay, that's been going around. Alright, a lot of power grids that's been being mysteriously, tampered with, man, okay, or just been going out. Alright, and you have it with this video somewhere, alright, whereas Spanish market, okay, had this apocalypse, setup where there was completely shells wiped out from water, man. Okay, it almost looked like something that's similar happens down here when there's a hurricane coming and people come and clear the shells out, all right, of water or any product that they want to get, okay, due to where there's a storm about to come. And you have the same, like, similar view, okay, as you see in the video, all right, as these shells being cleaned out, all right, and the Spirit was on me to, go into it, all right, because the first scripture came to mind was what? The shells house, all right, shall, become empty, man. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and the times that we're in, man, these people who are in a comfortable state are about to be in discomfort, man. Okay, they're about to be uncomfortable. All right, because now you see these things coming more and more, okay, frequently when it comes to these blackouts, man. Okay, soon you can have it right here in America where this place can go out with lights. Okay, anytime now, man. Okay. And it can lead to what? It said 8 hours where people are without power. Who knows and how things could go. All right, if there was be a situation where power go out here in America, man, it could be going on for what? Weeks, okay, days, maybe months, man. All right, that's the time we're coming into, and we're approaching, man. So these people right here have no clue what's about to come, and just seeing this, I'll grab this, precept going into it. Okay, just reminding me of it where the scripture says, let me go into it. 2nd Ezra chapter, let me see. I believe it says, yep, 2nd Ezra 6, and I'll start at verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storage houses shall suddenly be found empty. All right, and that's what you're seeing in this video. Okay, a great example of it, man. All right, where these people are going to be going to these local grocery stores. Okay, their local Costco's, Walmart's, whatever your local grocery store might be, and they're going to go in these stores and find nothing left on these shelves, man. And if they find anything, it's going to be little, man, to none. All right, these people have no clue, man. All right, with this, you got this guy, Trump, okay, in the seat, and he's already hiking up these tariff wars or tariffs, okay, on these other nations, on these other countries, man. All right, which is leading to where they are retaliating back, man. Okay, which now you're gonna have it where here in America, where since they are retaliating to these things, all right, that Trump's doing, all right, it's gonna cause the pricing, okay, of things here to rise. It's gonna cause things to go up, shipping, the whole nine, man. And you already have it where these certain major companies are already complaining, all right, about what this devil's even doing in his seat, okay, of rule right now, of power, where it's leading to soon these shelves and these stores, okay, gonna come, to be more short on their product, okay, and even the short on their product is gonna cause those prices to rise up, okay. So these people are in a great, comfortable position right now, but soon that's about to do a 360, okay, according to what, as it goes into the scriptures, man. Okay, through the spirit power by YAHAWASHI, reading that says Second Ezra, reading Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 22, and reading it again, it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storage houses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's what you're going to come to reality to, all right, when you see these storage houses that these people run into, all right, run into these local grocery stores or whatever there might be nearby, they're going to run to these places and find nothing, man, okay, which is going to lead to a panic. All right, these people are going to panic because they're going to be in a state of hunger, they're going to be in a state of distress, and even worse. But reading verse 24, it says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and it says in 3 hours they shall not run. Right, so you're gonna have the lack of having that water system flow, man. Okay, people ain't gonna be able to have that water, all right, flowing throughout their house, because these things are gonna go left, okay, and it's gonna come simultaneously, man. All right, people are gonna be caught off guard. And as the scripture says in the beginning, it says what? It says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So in these times, people are going to become enemies, friends and loved ones. All right, close relatives are going to become like enemies towards one another. All right, when that hunger starts to kick in, all right, that food starts to become scarce in these shelves, these people are going to start to show their true intentions, deep intentions. All right, whether an individual be selfish, all right, or an individual can care less for another. All right, that's going to show in that day, man, how much these people really call themselves caring for one another. All love and all this and peace. We're going to see when that food start to run short, man. All right, you seen a great glimpse of that, where when they had the C-19, all right, happened within those years time frame, where people were very on edge, man. Okay, they were very aggressive towards one another, even their own lovers. If you wouldn't have a mask on your face, or you didn't have that serpent's juice flowing through you, all right, it was meat mugs and goddamn hands and feet being tossed, man. Okay. These people were stabbing each other, killing one another, man. Okay, this is the state that was amongst these people for just that time frame. How much more where there's no lights and people can do things or commit crimes in the dark, man? It's even gonna be worse. You see, it says. Let me see. It says, reading again, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay, so these people are going to be, jacked up out here, man. Where scripture says, the love of many shall wax cold, which I'll grab that right quick. And like I said, I ain't going to make this too long. Just, Spirit's going to just go ahead and get into it right quick. All right. I seen the video. I was like, yo, this is what's coming, man. Okay. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to grab this, and then I'll grab that and close it out with that. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 16. All right, because I mentioned that, these people are in a comfortable position right now. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. And a lot of people think themselves to be in a good case right now because they can still afford to purchase things. They can still live. Okay, they can still go home and kick their feet up without worrying about things really being out of control. All right, well, things are about to go left real quick, man. It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So this is what's going to accumulate over time. All right, while these people are in a relaxed state of mind. Okay, this is what the scripture says, man. According to where you think you're going to be so good, all right, that you're going to sit back and relax, not even knowing you're about to get hit with a whirlwind, man. Okay, these people are about to be smacked across their head, man. Their shit's about to be pushed back. Okay, real soon. All right, and these people are about to turn on one another. Okay, because it's going to be very, very, very lack of food out here, man. Where scripture says, for lack of bread and tribulation, these people they're gonna turn up here, man, soon. Okay, and we're just waiting on it, man, patiently. Okay, through the Spirit power by Shemel Shai. Okay, thus said the scriptures. It says, I'll even grab verse 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So people are going to get away with those things of maybe run into their bunker or have food start off, but eventually they're going to have it where somebody might come through swinging and chopping shit up with with that modern gun, man. Okay, so it ain't gonna be no escaping in that day. All right, let me grab one more. All right, and then you close it out with this. It says Matthew 24 verse 13, but it says just like, let me see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, verse 12. Matthew 24 and verse 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many is going to wax cold. People are going to turn against each other soon, man. Okay, and that's the time we're approaching. All right, through the Spirit power by Shemel Shai, it's about to get real nasty, man. Okay, and if you don't got YAHAWAH by Shemel Shai, you're gonna be asked out of luck. All right, so as Spirit bringing it out low when this lesson was edifying to you, you seek the Lord, the truth, and sincerity. Till next time, I say shalom.
So here's the water aisle. Bro, it's like a apocalyptic, completely empty. All the water is gone. Well, not all. There's still a few there, but almost everything is gone. So, and that's Portugal. No water.